I am the Lord thy God, who brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have none other gods but me. Okay, happy Monday to one and to all. I hope everybody is well and survived the weekend and is looking forward to a great week. Today we have another saying of the Desert Father. This is the last week of Lent before Holy Week begins. So this will be our last week of the Desert Fathers, and we have a good one for today. At the same time, one of the most discouraging and encouraging things there is. So I hope everybody is again doing great. If you want to know more about what's discouraging and encouraging at the same time, stick around.
Lot went to Joseph and said, "About as far as I can, I keep a moderate rule with a little fasting and prayer and meditation and quiet, and as far as I can, I try to cleanse my heart of evil thoughts. What else should I do?" Then the hermit stood up and spread out his hands to heaven, and his fingers shone like 10 flames of fire, and he said, "If you will, you can become all flame."
If you will, you can become all flame. I love this saying from the Desert Father and the abbot with his hands burning like flame. It reminds me of two things. One, it reminds me of the rich young man who came to Jesus and asked what he needed to do to be perfect, and he was told, "Sell all your stuff, give it to the poor, and follow me, and you will be perfect." It also reminds me of the day of Pentecost when the flames of the Holy Spirit rested on the disciples. Or when Jesus is on Mount Tabor at the Transfiguration, and his clothes become dazzling white, and his shines like the sun with the burning love of God. So a lot of imagery comes up in that one. And so when I said earlier, it's the most discouraging and encouraging thing. The discouraging part is no matter how deep into the faith you go, there is always deeper places yet to go. There's always more transformation. There is always more to be done. You will never master Christianity or master your faith. And I'm a kind of person who likes to master something, to get a system in place and everything in order, and do my best job I can, but also sort of get to a point where it's rote. It's second nature. That's just kind of the way I like to do things, and have an extreme amount of competency. And you never will with Christianity. It's something new every day. It's something different every day. It's always something more that is asked of you. So no matter, even if you've been a priest, 15 years or whatever, no matter what, no matter where, there's always further to go. There's always things left to work on. There are always journeys left to take and roads to walk and holiness to attain. And you'll never get there in this lifetime. So you'll never reach perfection. So in that way, sometimes it's discouraging to look how far you come and yet how far you have to go. And I don't mean that in the sense of a road, but to see how hard you've worked on becoming a holy person or a better person, or worked on loving Jesus, and then there's always so much farther to go. So sometimes it's discouraging that way, for at least for me, but in other ways it's very encouraging that we have the possibility to burn brightly with the Holy Spirit, with the love of God, that we can become as flame. And that is awesome. And it's wonderful to think about that no matter where I'm at or what I'm doing, that I can attain that. Anyone can attain that. That if we allow, God's love can burn through us so strongly that it can be seen by others. And that's a wonderful, wonderful thought. So I guess our brief thought for Monday, as we get inch closer to Holy Week, is to think about that. That we'll never perfect ourselves. Christianity is not something we can sort of get where we want to get and stop. It demands of us more and more every day of every hour. There's always more to be done until we are able to perfectly love Jesus and allow Jesus to perfectly love us, or accept his perfect love for us. There you go. There's always more to be done. But on the other hand, there is always more to be done, and we can burn with flames of the Holy Spirit. We can become holy. And it's a wonderful, wonderful thing, and it's so dynamic. That's one of the things I love about the Christian faith is every day brings something new. Every day brings new depths that I couldn't imagine. 15 years ago, I couldn't imagine what all I'd learned and where I'd be, and the knocks I've taken, and all of that. And I can't imagine how far yet I have to go. So it's a lot to think about today. But if you will, you can burn like fire. So ponder that and ponder those things. So if you're discouraged, find encouragement in this. And I hope you do. I hope you do. It's one of my more favorite ones, that there's always more to go, but yet the more we go, the holier we become, and the more the love and the light of Christ shines through us and burns like light and wonderful fire. So think about that. Everybody have a happy Monday. Love one another, pray for one another, forgive one another, be kind to one another. And God bless you all. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.